Does this look like the beginning of an amazing breakfast? Well, it is. Let me show you how. First, we're going to chop up our onions and our beautiful peppers. You're not going to find a green bell pepper in anything I'm making this kitchen, friends. Next, we're going to get our 9x13 glass pan and spray it down with our non-stick spray. Y'all know I love that butter flavor Pam. We're going to put all those chopped vegetables right here into our dish. Super easy. Y'all be careful, okay? Especially whenever you're working with chopped vegetables. Some of those little giblets can get lost under the refrigerator, and you may never find them again. Next, we're going to drain an entire can of black beans and add that. And then we got some Rotel tomatoes. I love these so much. They are spiced just right. Drain all of that liquid off of those and just put the whole thing in there. Make sure you get every bit of those tomatoes in the can. Now then, what we're going to do is add an entire can of these beautiful little jalapeno peppers. If you want to leave the juice in those, that's absolutely fine. It'll give it just a little bit more kick. So go ahead and put all that inside. Now what we're going to do is fold all of these beautiful vegetables together. We got our fresh and our canned to make sure we get a real good blend going. Look at that, how beautiful. We already started and it is just stunning. Wonderful. Now, number next is a little bit of spicing. We're going to put a little bit of this in here. Now, you can use whatever it is you like to give it just a little bit more flavor. We want to make sure that we keep this really full flavored without being just too terribly spicy. Now, I'm going to set these aside while I get us ready for our eggs, okay? Because we're going to put some egg all over the top of this. I'm going to use not one, not two, but a total of 8 eggs in this beautiful breakfast bake that we got going. We're going to zhuzh them up real good to make sure that all of those yolks are busted and all the white is ready to go. Look at that. So nice. Now, I use a whisk for this. You can use a fork just as easy. It's not an issue in the least, friends. Now, what we're going to do is take those 8 eggs that we have zhuzhed up and pour all over the top of this beautiful vegetable medley that we've made here in the bottom of our bacon dish. Speaking of, I've set our oven temperature to 350 degrees. While that preheats, I'm going to fold all the eggs in with our vegetables. And we got a real good thing going, friends. Next up, tater tots. We're going to cover the entire top of this with tater tots. Make sure we got plenty of coverage over the top of it. More sprinkle of that spice to make sure that we don't have anything bland for breakfast. Top it with some Mexican blend cheese. Now, y'all know I love me some dairy. So we're going to go ahead and put a very generous heaping helping of that all over the top of our potato layer and get ready to go ahead and slide her into the oven. Now, it's only going to take about 30 minutes for this to get completely done. And I tell you what, wish you'd look at that, how gorgeous. With the cheese on top and the egg on bottom holding together all of that wonderful vegetable mixture, we're set and ready. We've got a hearty, healthy, and hot breakfast ready to go in just under an hour. I love this stuff. You can serve it with a cold glass of milk, hot cup of coffee. You can put it on the side with some grits. You can put it on top of those grits if you want to. We are super flexible about all of it. But I tell you what you can't do is go hungry if you got a big day ahead, okay? So we're going to make a hearty breakfast with this and just absolutely love it. We're going to top it with a little bit of sour cream or some Greek yogurt. And then chive it up. Make sure you get a sprinkle of that on there just to make sure that it looks perfect in our presentation. Please be careful. Blow on it before you put it in your mouth because y'all going to absolutely burn the taste buds right off your tongue. But my goodness, what a delicious breakfast. Whew, yes, please.